Shit.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl who did it. And I'm back with another one to tell y'all who did it. Now, this ain't a part 2, but it's just like a little follow-up because every time I get a response like this, I know for a fact that a celebrity be sending these people, because it's no way you're going that hard over a celebrity that don't care if you're alive or dead tomorrow. It's no way that you going this hard over a celebrity that don't care, give a fuck if you eat, give a fuck if you got shoes on your feet, give a fuck if you got clothes on your back. So I'm jacking. I really strongly feel like this is ASAP Rocky, because it's no way you're talking about yourself in a third person like that. Like, but I'm supposed to believe this is a fan page and only one fan page hit me up? No. Try again with the next dumb person, not me. I'm not slow. Like, this is a new time. Nobody's playing dumb and slow for y'all no more. And if you think you're gonna scare somebody, you got another thing coming, because I'll hurt your feelings even more for even coming to my inbox with that, you know? We all allowed to have our own opinion, so I don't even know why you up at 4 a.m. writing me this message. Like, who sent you at 4 o'clock in the morning? What fan page is up at 4 in the morning monitoring what's being posted about ASAP Rocky? And this is what I mean. The social media, everything is connected. You don't think when we post things about these celebrities that they get notifications? You don't think that they notify them? Like, and I noticed that too, because my videos, it's like, when I first started uploading videos on YouTube, my first 3-4 videos, it was fine. It took like a minute. Like, the longest it took was a minute for my video to go up. Ever since after I did the COVID, the Dot Marie Jones, I did a few, and then my shit started slowing down. Like, like it kept saying checking something, and I'm like, what you checking? My quality is good. Y'all just check that. So I already know, like, they connected, and they be letting these celebrities know when we do a video on them. That's how they able to go and talk about it on Breakfast Club and shit. You know, shout out to I Exposed MCs and shit for all the people he done exposed and they gave a response like this one. But anyway, yeah, he writes me last night I'ma try to sound like him. No lie, shorty, take that shit down for your own good. Worry about yourself, bitch. You gon' need to after today. Don't worry about ASAP. Mind the business that pays you, cause ASAP paid. Really can pay your rent and your mama rent, dusty bitch. If you knew how the struggle felt, you wouldn't ask why people do what they do. Get a life before he takes yours. So my thing is, if you are just a fan page, right? You feel me? And you a regular person, you're just in love with ASAP Rocky. And if this wasn't him, where's all the other fan pages? That's what I'm telling you, they watching. Where's all the other fan pages to ASAP Rocky Rescue? Because normally it's supposed to be a whole hall of fan pages that when they attack you, they come together. But this one fan page, the only fan page that wrote me about ASAP Rocky at 4 in the morning is speaking about himself in the third person. Look at this shit. Look at what he said. He said, if you knew how the struggle felt, you wouldn't ask why people do what they do. You're just a fan page, so what do you know about ASAP Rocky's struggles? What do you know about his struggles? Like, why are you trying to go so hard? I don't understand. You feel me? That's why I don't care what nobody say. You know, I may be wrong, but I strongly feel like this is him. Look at how he's speaking. You're threatening me and you're a fan page. That's not... It's like a scare tactic to try to get me to take this shit down, but I'm from New York, just like you, ASAP Batiman Rocky. The fuck is you talking about? I'm from New York, just like you. You already know how we giving it up out here. Nobody's scared of nobody. We speak how we feel. Our opinion is our opinion. You could never get me to take a video down. That's just me. I'll fuck around and hurt your feelings and get you even more mad. Because why are you even on my page? Who sent you in the first place? You know, at 4 in the morning, who the fuck sent you? That's why I said everything is connected and they're watching. They get notified when we post shit about them. That's where all these fan pages that you don't got on your page and these fan pages that don't got no followers, that's how they finding you, because they get notified and then they they get these fake pages that they've been made or probably just created, and then text you and then try to gaslight you and make you feel bad for what you said. But ain't no feeling bad for what I said, because y'all been lying. The industry been lying to us for the longest, you know. They've been gassing us up for the longest. So now we putting our foot in their ass, and there's nothing that nobody could say or do about that. But me being me, I had to respond. LMFAO, you mad Rihanna pistol? Bang, bang, boom, boom, pop, pop. And ASAP Rocky ass nigga, don't ever threaten me. Not from no fake page, my guy. Do better. I don't even follow you, my guy. How you even found me? Block, you puppet faggot. Because as I'm reading, I'm starting to realize, like, okay, something is suspicious about this stand right here. So the stand page that they this is too suspicious. 4 in the morning. How you found my shit at 4 in the morning? Who sent you at 4 in the morning? It's no way. Like, either this is somebody from his team or this is him himself. Look at how he speaks in the third person. Ain't no regular person speaking about theyself in the third person like that. Ain't no regular fan page gonna speak like they're the celebrity. You know, they'll speak for them. They'll speak in, you know, their defense, but they won't speak as if they're them. This person is sending me threats and everything as if he's really him and gonna tell me about struggle. What struggle? How you know ASAP Rocky could pay me and my mom rent? You feel me? Like, they just be giving themselves up. Every time they do this type of shit, they confirm it. Just like with Aaliyah, I confirmed every fucking thing. Her brother's a drag queen too. And if you ain't see that on my Instagram, I'm gonna show y'all that picture. But yeah, and you never know. He could have had been wearing when he was Islam Nettles, like I said last night, he could have been wearing the fake titties too. It don't necessarily have to be no, you feel me? But yeah, ASAP Rocky, I believe he was a male-born person that transitioned at one point, but came back in the industry as ASAP Rocky, because first of all, they named, like, the gematria I did. Let me find it for y'all. This just don't happen on coincidence. You feel me? Your name is mixed in with this article right here that everybody was posting on Twitter. Your name was mixed in with it, right? Everybody go on Twitter and look up this article, click on it. And the person who died was Islam Nettles, this person right here. And when you type in ASAP Rocky's real name and you type in this transgender who everybody claimed was ASAP Rocky in 2013, who supposedly died, their numbers, look at the numbers right there. You have to be trans to get in anyway. And for y'all to say, oh, it's a female, why would a female transitioning be into males? The point of it is to confuse people. So the point is to make us think that, you know, he's straight and he don't participate in shit like that. And to make us feel like he's this gangster and thug. He got this thug image and all that shit. That's what they do. They confuse the people. Whole time boy a bitch. Whole time boy out here with shit like this. Hold on. Whole time boy out here doing shit like this. And mind you, just he looks a little different, but you can tell he got things done. Like his teeth and all that shit. That's not real. He got slices under his chest. You could tell that he been getting his body done to play this role right here. You feel me? Why would a transition man want another man? That just don't make sense. You feel me? He wouldn't be in the pool. He wouldn't be in this pool right here. Sorry, y'all. He wouldn't be in this pool. Hold on. He wouldn't be in a pool rubbing on another man's ass. The point of a female transitioning into a male is because they like girls. The point of a male transitioning into a female is because they like boys. So that statement right there is inaccurate, because he wouldn't be fucking with no male. Shout out to Leah B for that comment. He wouldn't be fucking with no males if he was a natural born female. Natural born females don't transition to fuck with males. They transition to fuck with females because in their head they're males, and that's just logic. So it says Yeah, but I'm not about to go into this again because I already did this yesterday. But in 2013, everybody's linking the same year he made the Frank Ocean statement too. The same year he made that Frank Ocean statement, the same year Fashion Killer came out, the same year Long Live and all those other songs that put him on the map, that's what made him. Like after he did what he did, it's like that was it. Like I said, you don't know nothing about this person. You just know they died and everybody's sad. You don't even know this person. And the story is fake. How you have a conversation with somebody, you ain't have sex with this person, y'all just having a conversation. Somebody just walked up to him, right? You with your friends and somebody walks up to him and tell him, oh, that's a trans. He start beating the crap out of you, even though y'all ain't even have no sexual intercourse. It's not like you lied or you did. Well, you basically portrayed yourself as a woman, but still, no logical human being is gonna harm nobody. That's not real stories. This is the shit that I'm talking about with people being conditioned with these fake ass stories. Now they think they see shit like this is real. No, it's not real. It was just to put another puppet on the scene. So while everybody's thinking that this one here is dead and they crying and they mourning, oh, it's really ASAP Rocky. That's the only, whenever you see Twitter spamming people as somebody else, that's what's going on the whole time. That's why you don't see it on your timeline now. You gotta search for those things. They don't want you to see it. They try to push it back, like the same thing they do on YouTube of my videos. People gotta go on my shit and search my shit up. It don't pop up on they what you call it, they recommended or whatever the case may be. But yeah, people keep saying, "Oh, I believe it was a woman." Yeah, you know you entitled to feel that way. But I feel like ASAP Rocky was a man, transitioned, because that's not a female stomach. If you look at his stomach, his belly button is high in the middle of his stomach, like Aaliyah shit. So off rip already, I know that because a male's button, the belly button and the waist to arm ratio has to line up, and his waist to arm, everything, his belly button to arm ratio, it lines up perfectly. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that that's a female's body, but because of the hormones and the shit he was taking prior, he still got that little, feminine look to him. Just because they stop taking the hormones don't mean that they snap back into a male right away. It takes time, sometimes even years, for them to start getting back their male features, So, yeah, it is people out here who transitioned and went back. It's women out here who was males and went back, and it's males out here who transitioned into women and went back to males. This happens every day when they realize what type of mistake they made. It happens every day. But yeah, this whole story with her is fake. And you can see it, they got the same head shape, almost damn near the same nose, the lips, everything. If you go look into this Isla Nettles girl, you can see it. They wear their hair in that middle part the same, So, yeah. ASAP Rocky was a transgender girl before he came into the industry. He was a trans girl, not a real girl. He was a trans girl before he came back as ASAP Rocky. That was a dude. Look at the stomach, look at the belly button. And he does have an Adam's belt. He does have one of those V-neck looking things looking like he's about to have a dick. He does have one of those too. It's just because he was taking hormones. That's the only reason that feminine look is on him and on him type shit. But eventually he's gonna start gaining back the muscles and everything he's supposed to gain, because like I said, when you start taking hormones, it don't work like that. It don't work overnight. Your thing don't just disappear. Your dick don't just start growing back. It don't just start. It's a process. That's why I said he cut the titties back off. He had to, because it would be easier to tell that he's Isla Nettles before ASAP Rocky. It would be easier to tell. You feel me? It will make too much sense. Everybody would be connecting the dots. That's the reason why he cut them shits back off before he came back on the scene as ASAP Rocky. And in 2011, remember, he used to wear that big clothing and shit like that. You never could really see his chest area. In 2013 is when he started taking naked photos for Calvin Klein and shit like that, you know? Because if he would have did it in 2011, it would have been easier to spot that he was playing a female role, or, you know, he was a transgender woman. This ASAP Rocky was born, I'm telling y'all, right, born a man, transformed, and because like I said, you can't, in order to be in the industry, you have to be a transgender off rip. So ain't no way he was no fucking. It's no way, like that is not adding up. This story right here makes sense. That's the only reason why in 2013, plenty of hundreds of people would be spamming that he died due to a beating because he was transgender. They're putting it in our face, and y'all still don't want to see that this nigga is a nigga who turned into a bitch and came back as a nigga, resurrected as a nigga. And if you listen to Long Live ASAP, he be saying something. He was saying some demonic shit. Play it backwards, do what you gotta do. But he was saying some demonic shit, and that's why ASAP Rocky always, oh, I be that pretty motherfucker. Harlem's what I'm repping, because that's where he died. So at the end of the day, y'all can't tell me nothing. That's where he died and came back to life. That's why he called himself a pretty motherfucker, because he was a motherfucker that got pretty and then died in Harlem. That's why he repping it. Fake died in Harlem. Like, it's just a riddle. Like, y'all gotta put two and two together. Stuff like this just don't happen on coincidence. People linking you to this girl, and then you and her gematria is damn near the same. The only thing that was different was the English ordinals, and it was one number after the other, but it was still lining up. Everything was lining up. So, yeah, y'all.